welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser played games or forgotten settings the roll the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to our newest Grab Bag Gaming. If this is your first, welcome, and a quick explanation. Every fifth Monday in a month, we take a break from our normal campaign to try out a new system. I pick one I've never played and guide our players through character creation and a completed one-shot adventure. As we're learning as we go, expect some rules errors, but a ton of fun along the way. With that out of the way, join us as we enter a new world in RPG Blender's Grab Bag Gaming, making the choice. Hello and welcome to the RPG Blender. I am your host, Game Master George, and today we are going through another Grab Bag Gaming. I'll be taking a game that I've never played, probably none of these players have ever played before, and we'll be going through a completed one-shot adventure. Expect us to make some mistakes because we have no idea of how to play this game, and we're learning as we go. But before we find out what game we're going to be playing, let's meet our cast. First up, let's go with Craig. Say hello, Craig.
Hello, Craig. I'm Craig. I'm Craig. Yeah, I'm Craig. You guys probably know me. And you can follow me at Doing Die Gaming, stream Doing Die Gaming when I have my stuff working, and that's all I got. Let's move on.
All right, and then we have Rich. Say hello, Rich.
Hey everybody, I'm Rich. You might know me from other episodes of this podcast, or perhaps other episodes of this podcast, or maybe somewhere on this podcast. I sit here, I play. I generally make George's life a little bit difficult. You know, that's part of the charm. It's part of the charm.
Yeah.
Keeps me coming back.
One could say that from your little dark room of mystery.
That's where he keeps all of his lore-filled ideas.
That's true.
And joining us for the first time on one of these podcast episodes, we have Kate. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate, and some of you might recognize me from his Twitch streams, little one-shots, but I also go by New Mama, and I'm a comic book artist / nerdy content creator. You can follow me at New Mama or New Mama Comics on various channels, and I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we'll see if you maintain that attitude at the end of this session.
Yeah, we'll see.
So, this is a Grab Bag Gaming. I will give you 3 vague and intentionally misleading descriptions of games, and you will get to choose which one you would like to play. Adding to this, I will be giving you an overarching theme of the games, and at the end of it, something new that I'm going to do here, just to give you a little bit more of a chance, I'm going to let you ask, as a group, one question about the games. Can't be something regarding its name, its writers, its publishers, nothing like that. But you can ask me one question about the games as a group. So you're going to get to...
How many choices are there?
What?
How many choices are there?
Is that your question?
No.
3 choices. The overall theme will be the beginning of the end. And we have betrayal, kaiju, or cultists.
I rolled a 3, but I'm still going to say number 2. Remember when I let the dice do the walking?
Remember, you can ask one question.
Why do we need to ask a question? I feel like the answer is kaiju, right?
The answer is always kaiju.
Craig, how are you feeling? I can be moved from kaiju, but if you're feeling kaiju, I feel like we should just do kaiju.
I mean, betrayal and cultists just sound delightful. I think I'm on the same page here. I think we're all unanimous in seeing what the hell kaiju. Well, but wait.
Let's ask our questions.
Yeah, before we fall into the pit hole, why don't we ask something related to kaiju, right? Or is it a question that can hit all 3 categories?
It can hit all 3. However, it depends on how you phrase your question. This is your genie's wish right here.
No. Okay. Well, if we want to shoot ourselves in the foot, we could just ask a specific question relating to kaiju, or we could look for a general question that hits all 3. Because if we ask a question about kaiju and then he's like, just kidding, it's a reverse, we'll be like, oh, great. So it's betrayal or cultists.
It's true.
Perfect. So, all right, what's a good question?
Maybe something about, and I this is off the record question. Okay.
Okay.
George.
Not that works. The podcast.
Guys, you two, maybe something about what kind of a role will we take in them?
Yeah, that's it. So
That's
for
not bad.
so in the kaiju setting, do we play as a kaiju?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at, right?
Why don't we just ask
That's what I did.
play as?
I asked the question.
Okay.
Well,
That was the question.
Is that your question? This is a group question. So
I thought we each get one.
Oh, no.
You son of a
that's
bitch.
why I was being sneaky.
Oh, never mind. All right, then. Yeah, I feel like we're playing a game before playing a game, man. I just want to jump into the kaiju stuff, but like,
Okay, no, that's.
I guess if we're not gonna be kaiju, then I can go with cultists.
So is that your question?
You've already left kaiju so fast.
Only if we're not gonna be kaiju. Like if it's like you're being swallowed by a kaiju and the game is you being digested a kaiju.
Then why
I
don't
don't
you
want to do that. Never mind. I'm fine with that too. I'm on board regardless.
I mean,
what a roller coaster of emotions.
I thought we were on the same page.
So is that question good? The question I asked?
What was the question?
If you
okay.
guys are okay with it.
Go ahead.
I was going to infer if we are going to play as kaiju in the kaiju setting. Is that good? You all agree with that?
Are we sure we don't want to ask something that hits all of them?
Well, then
Like-
you pick the question. I don't know.
Like, what do we play as in any of these? What are
can we
what's
do
our
that?
role in each in each?
I thought it was like a yes or no.
I was
it's not
presenting
that
that question.
Oh, well, there you go. See, we're on the same page.
I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I assumed that George is just going to be intentionally vague and genius, so I wanted to ask
Yeah,
a very
definitely.
specific question.
He definitely will. It's a min max for how much of his vagary can we get before it
Yeah.
becomes too amorphous.
Well, we only have one question, so I'm guessing he can say pretty amorphous
We could just-
if he wants.
We could just curse at him for the remainder of the podcast if he's just like, you play as characters or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
We could just-
That's true. All
he's
right,
got to
all
deal
right.
with us
You
for
go.
the rest of
You
this.
guys go ahead. You do the question. I think that's a fine question. So you have my vote.
I think I agree with you, Kate. I think
Okay.
if we try and hit something to give us more insight on each of these, because all of these,
Yeah.
as George has very lovingly expressed, each one of these is vague and misleading.
Intentionally
So-
misleading.
Right, exactly. We're probably going with kaiju anyway, so why don't we just try and dish for some info and then settle on kaiju?
Yeah,
Okay, so there we go. So the question is, what sort of a role can we expect to play
in each one of the
in
worlds.
each one of them?
So
Yeah, that's the
what
question.
sort of a role can you expect to play in each one of these settings? Okay,
Yeah.
so in Betrayal, you will play the role of an assassin.
Oh,
In we'll save kaiju for last, just because I know that you're ready. That's the one you want. In the cultist one, you will play the role of investigators working their last case.
Ooh.
okay.
And in kaiju, you will be playing the role of teenage girls, asterisk.
Who turn into kaijus.
Is it a magical girl kaiju show?
I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't care.
I'm good with any direction, gang.
Well, I really know my answer now.
Let's just go with the kaiju.
Our heart was with kaiju anyway.
Yeah, it was. It really
All right.
was.
So your final answer is kaiju, correct?
Yes.
All right. Then I will close my other two PDFs. And let's dive in, shall we? You are a teenage girl who has to deal with all the regular worries of people your age, getting good grades in school, the expectations of the adults around you, falling in and out of love, and staying abreast of all the latest news about your friends. And as if that's not enough, when you get too stressed, you transform into a skyscraper-sized monster and start demolishing the city. Can
There
you
it
be
is.
happy, excel in your academic pursuits, and rescue citizens from the insidious attentions of giant alien robot invaders? This is Kaiju Girls.
Kaiju girl.
Baller. Just yes!
I hope you all are pleased with your choice here.
Indeed.
All right. So, to begin with, we need to determine what is the drama at your school. I'm going to need each one of you to drop me a d6 individually.
I got a 1.
Okay.
I got a 4.
Okay.
Uno momento, please. A D6, you say?
Yes.
I got a 1.
All right. So, the 2 1s. Your school drama is a new transfer student is winning at all the sports medals. Perfect for you two.
Can I roll another one? I don't want to have the same drama.
Sure. I'll let one of you re-roll.
I got a 2. Okay.
All right. Your rival is sabotaging your culture festival exhibit.
All right. That lets me know what kind of nerd I am. So that's good.
Okay. And number 4, you want your first kiss to be as special as possible.
Of course I do.
Aw.
Who
Be
doesn't?
magical.
Yeah.
All right, now I would like 2 of you to roll a d6 for me, please.
I'm writing, so you two go ahead.
All right, you got it.
Farewell.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Got a 6 and a 4. All right.
Combine those.
That's gonna be
6 and 4 or
interesting.
10.
All right. So the rules of the game: when you attempt an action and the outcome is in doubt, you will roll a d6. You will roll an additional d6 for every talent when you're a schoolgirl or monstrous ability when you are a kaiju that would help you achieve your goal. I will give it a challenge rating, and for each die that you roll that is 5 or higher, you will lower the challenge rating by 1. When it reaches 0, the task is completed. So you will continue attempting at this task until you reach 0. And each time that you attempt, it'll get a little more complicated in some way.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
If you ever do not roll at least 1 5, you gain a stress die. You'll keep this separate from the others. And if you roll a 1 on any of your stress dice, at the end of the action, you will shift into the form that you are not currently in. Okay?
Yes.
So if you roll a 1, you'll transform into kaiju or kaiju into girl.
That is correct.
Noted.
Okay. So now it's time to determine your schoolgirl form abilities. You're going to choose 3 talents based on the following things: your favorite subject at school, your hobby, and the thing you do that your parents/guardians wish you wouldn't. Oh, you also have a name, best friend, dreams, insecurities, and all that good stuff.
You already have my name. I did that.
Name, best friend, dreams, and insecurities. You just gonna shoot those off real quick, George? All right. Great.
Hey,
great.
I am just reading the book as presented here. I am a
that's
conduit of information.
Indeed, as always. Name, age, insecurities, and name of a best friend.
Yep,
So I have 3 talents.
that is correct.
Okay, so we're gonna do. Would that be like photographic memory?
It could be.
Cool.
Now, is that your favorite subject at school, your hobby, or the thing that you do that your parents/guardians wish you wouldn't?
Oh right, favorite subject. I'm sorry, you got it. Okay, so then, best subject at school is going to be. It has to be a subject, right?
That is correct. So if you were to pick math, then you would get to apply this anytime math applies,
Math.
which I'm
That's
sure
true.
will come up a lot.
Yeah.
The sports people and getting your first kiss.
Yeah. So remind me again, the sports one. My rival
A
is
new
winning.
transfer student is winning all of the sporting medals.
Right. The transfer student.
Math. Favorite sport is going to be gymnastics, and I'm going to be a super proper high grade person. And the thing people wish I didn't do is going to be I'm a what is it called? Where you use spray paint and stuff? When you spray paint all over? Yeah, I'm a graffiti artist.
Okay.
I'm like president of our grade and stuff like that, and like I'm very like prim and proper. But then like at night, like I like put on like a hoodie and I like let out all my like inner angst.
your
early at
angst.
nighttime. Yeah,
That's so nice.
which is why I care about the cultural festival,
Mm,
because I have an artistic soul. But I'm like, shit, this is
gotcha.
My favorite subject will be art. I'm sure that will be valuable as monsters.
I was literally writing
And-
A and then I went math.
My favorite hobby will be collectible cards.
Wow.
And my activity parents and guardians don't like me doing
Collectible
is
car.
spending money on collectible cards. No, it will be parkour.
Ooh.
I
yeah.
like to parkour into the off-limit places, abandoned warehouses, backyards into pools, just anything to get that kick of adrenaline.
And here I was
Beautiful.
expecting you to go for playing card games on motorcycles.
Yeah, honestly, that was a close second, but I decided parkour was just going to be probably better.
Okay. I see what show you're from.
Which show I'm from? Am I from a show?
Anyway, you got your talents there, Kate.
I'm working on it. I'm almost done.
So few.
Fine. The longer this takes, the longer I have to plot whatever horrible things are going to happen.
Okay, so we picked best friend and insecurity, right? Oh, and hopes
Best
and
friend,
dreams.
insecurity,
insecurity?
name,
Oh.
age.
These are just add-ons.
Oh, so I don't
Sure.
have to have it.
Wait, we should probably have a name and an age and
A name name's important.
Huh.
Melody Yo-Yo Hakusho.
Wait a minute. Okay.
What am I insecure about? I'm gonna say the amount that I feel like that's a normal teenage girl thing. Like I do a lot of gymnastics and I shouldn't because I burn it off. I'm constantly doing things, but like if I like I'm constantly like eating and someone points it out, I'm like, I don't know.
My
Oh,
insecurity is going to be my hair. I'm insecure about my hair. It's never just right.
What's your hair look
right
like?
fucking now. I have
Do you have protagonist hair or side character hair?
probably side character.
I definitely have side character hair. Yeah, mine's like it down and like a little like it's always like just straight down and everything. At night I probably have protagonist hair, but not during the day.
Yeah, I think my hair often just ends up in a bun because I try to do something with it and then I get really upset and I put it in a bun. And everyone's like, "Nice bun, idiot." And I'm like, I tried earlier. It's just straightener burns me. It's not fun. It's just. Also, I think I'm going to be 37. That feels appropriate, right? Age 37. Is there a range? Is there an appropriate range?
Yeah, those
school
37-year-old high school girls.
Maybe I got held back.
I'll just go back to the first sentence that I read, which was
Yeah,
"You
wait
are
a minute.
teenage girl."
All right. Fine. I'll be I'm 16. I'm a 16-year-old girl.
Oh, good. We get to listen to that all night.
Probably not that
Okay.
All right. You got some talents for me there, Kate?
Come on.
I'm so sorry.
What?
I know it's stressful. I know. They know. I don't know because I'm not on the receiving end of this.
Okay, all right. So we are my favorite subject is history.
Okay.
I'm 17. My hobby is collecting. No, wait. I'm going to get to a hobby.
Okay.
But what I do on the side is I do roller derby.
Oh.
It's my thing.
It's a very stressful thing to do.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or stress
Maybe-
relieving.
Yeah, maybe it's like the
Shit out of
the
people.
Hulk approach of like, I'm always angry, and it's like if
Right.
I do enough roller derby, I'm always
Right.
gonna be stressed.
As long as I concussed one player in a match, I know that I've relieved myself.
Okay, my name is Amber.
Mm-hmm.
My hobby,
Your hobby, that hard. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Yeah, go with your gut.
crocheting.
Crocheting.
I'm deciding. I've decided that Amber is kind of a like sort of granola kind of chick.
Right? She's got her little bag of granola always in her
Yeah, that's.
backpack.
I know that's what that
we're talking
means.
about?
She just eats granola like
Yeah, that makes
all the
sense.
time.
That makes sense. Just nonstop granola. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's time to figure out your monstrous abilities. I need each one of you to drop me 3d20.
Oh.
And we will re-roll duplicates because that makes it more interesting.
I got a 2, a 12, and a 5.
2, 12, 5. Okay.
Or 2, 5, 12. It makes it easier to go in order.
Now we'll go in the order that you rolled because then that'll deal with duplicates. If they rolled the duplicate before you, then we know who re-rolls.
I got 8, 17, and 1.
Okay.
And I got 4, 14, and 16.
Wow, no
That's-
duplicates. All right. So, Rich, you have a bone sword. You have malevolent hovering, and you have and you are dizzyingly tall.
Cool.
All right. Kate, you gave me the next answer. So you have flame-wreathed horns,
Ooh.
a short-range teleport,
Ooh.
and a bioplasma projectile.
Oh, lucky.
My
Yeah,
God.
a real good kaiju
Yes.
All right. Well done.
All right. And Craig, you have a deafening shriek,
Oh, cool.
a psychic blast,
Ooh.
and scything claws.
Dope.
Cool.
These are what you're capable of doing, but in general, you can also smash up buildings, chew on helicopters, withstand machine gun fire, and so on. So, what do you look like when you transform?
That's a great question, George.
I'm sure it is.
It's a great question. When I transform, I presume we become gigantic, right?
Yes.
Or relatively gigantic. Probably not
You
as
become
tall as some other people. but-
Skyscraper tall.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. So
Whereas Rich is dizzyingly tall, so that's
So
even
I'm like
taller.
Godzilla, I guess.
Mhm.
Like just like way bigger than.
And even worse, you're hovering, so
That's
Yeah.
terrifying. Everything
malevolent hovering.
Yeah, it's so it doesn't feel good. The hovering doesn't feel good.
I think my kaiju form is extremely like thin and gaunt with very like long, like scaly limbs. Obviously, we can't really keep any of our belongings on us because we transform into giant monsters. Or is it like magical Sailor Moon rules and like we glow and get a full transform and then glow?
Or are
and
we
turn back
inside
to
of
our
the
mundane
kaiju?
form?
Or does it
Are we
depend on our
PG-13?
transformation?
I guess that's my question. Are we PG friendly or like?
Or do we get to
Yes.
decide our transformation? Okay.
We'll keep it family friendly here, folks.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Also, I should mention that your identity is secret.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, that makes
That's-
sense. They'd probably want to.
that random transformation when you shift because of stress is potentially
Very
Devastating.
dangerous.
Oh no.
Then they'll want
welcome
to
the
catch
gossip
us
circle.
and like an experiment on us and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm like a long, gaunt, gangly creature, which has like a big pumpkin like head, and just like the arms just like drag on the ground and whatnot. It's all hunched over. It looks.
Oh my gosh.
Do you have like a
Yeah.
big mouth that you shoot the plasma out of?
Yeah, I don't have plasma. I got psychic
I'm the
blast
plasma.
and a deafening
Oh,
shriek.
the pumpkin head makes more sense, but you do need a like something shriek, right?
Yeah, I think the head splits in half and then the shriek.
Ooh,
Oh God.
Dope. Super dope.
very nice.
All right, who's next?
I think what I'm going to go with, because the horns, the flame horns, just immediately made me think like, oh, giant minotaur kind of thing. So that's it really. Actually, that's it. It's like imagine like a big minotaur, maybe with but a greenish theme with the flame and like some vines hanging off of
so
me
like
and
an
almost
earth
naturey.
minotaur.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm into it.
Because then
What's your bioplasma projectile?
I think it's more like acid. So it's like earthy acid.
So do
And
you
I
shoot
just-
it out of your mouth, or
I
do you like?
spit
Does
it.
it like come out of the two like horn?
No, I
things, or-
spit that.
All right, cool.
All right.
Classic.
Yeah.
And my form is very thin and like sleek looking, so it has kind of this like featureless face that goes like up and back, and then very long like 4-elbowed arms, so it's like elbow, so it's like
Ew.
has like a very odd like cadence to it, and like almost impossibly long 3 fingers, and then as I transform and stuff like that, I have the thing, and it comes like it's almost the length of my body, so I'll like pull it out. And I'm gonna say that the body itself is like incredibly like thin, and then it gets to like the legs, which kind of come down, are just 2 prisms almost that like would jut and slam and like spike themselves into the ground if and when I choose to walk. But often I'm just hovering like this, ominously, just really.
Posing it to all of your enemies.
You're doing the Macy's Day parade float.
More like awful biblical, like this thing is here to like end the world, but I'm like, but I'm gonna save you. But my assumption is because benevolent hovering sounds really not kind, that I was like, this thing should probably give people like if you see Godzilla or you see a big minotaur, that's something you're like, I can identify with this. Benevolent hovering sounds like you're just like, is this the end?
Yeah.
What's happening? I'm gonna say as I'm going,
Yeah.
it's also like that awful like noise from like Lost or whatever. It's just like just like as like I'm doing it. Like it's so it's just,
Byproduct of the hovering.
yeah, it's just an overall, I'm aware that it's unpleasant. I don't like doing it, but it's like, well, I'm here to help, and then I'm gonna leave because this is terrible. So it's very embarrassing for me as someone who cares about public appearance.
All right.
And in general, it's purely like white and gray. Like it has no like color to it at all.
All right. Is everybody satisfied with their character?
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions?
Probably, but those will come up organically.
Yeah, exactly.
Your goal is to resolve your dramas, your school dramas, as well as the kaiju drama, which is that government agents are trying to capture the kaiju.
Oh no. Dab.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh yes, so be careful using your kaiju powers as we begin to play Kaiju Girls.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes,
Can
what's
we
your
use-
question?
Can we use our powers when we're not in kaiju form?
No.
Okay.
When you're
Yeah,
when you're
because of
not
that
kaiju-
statement, I thought that too. So it's a good
Thank you.
question.
Thank you.
No, because you can transform into a kaiju when you choose to. You're not just transforming when your stress forces you to. You can transform whenever you like.
Oh.
It's just, if somebody catches
Well,
you transforming.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
ideal. if you're-
Problematic.
Yeah. Probably not the way to end conversations.
All right. What city are you located in?
What's that fake one from Big Hero?
Oh,
Is it Neo-
It's like
San
Neo San
Fran-Tokyo.
San Fran
Tokyo?
Tokyo. Yeah, San
Yeah.
Fran Tokyo or something. I feel like that's where we should live.
Yes.
All All right. So within San Francisco, you are 3 normal.
Wait, is that copyrighted? Should we not do that?
We should probably not use
San
that.
Francisco. We're from San Francisco. That's where we're from.
Yeah.
Nah, let's do New York. It's bigger.
We all know New York.
Why don't we just mash up a bunch of others? How about this? How about the 3 of us? Screw it. Include George. Choose a city. Everybody choose a city.
Can we just mash them?
Yeah, and then we just hodgepodge them. We'll do the same freaking formula. I choose Chicago.
Denver.
Wait for you, George.
No, I'm going last.
No, I think just. Oh.
Apparently he's Craig
Why not? Who
chose to include
cares?
me, so
Yeah,
Chicago,
let's put him in the
Denver.
fire.
I choose Beijing.
Beijing.
oh, so now I should probably choose another foreign one too, shouldn't
Oh, yeah.
You can do New York.
I?
York's classic.
New
York's classic.
York is classic, and then that gives you the opportunity of using the word new.
That's true. That's an easy softball.
Yeah.
It is, and I am kind of a kind person, so I'm going to choose Johannesburg.
My
Yes.
man.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Chicago, Denver, Beijing, and Johannesburg. So let's. I'll throw an idea. Everybody just throw an idea.
Behagoberg.
Behan. Yeah.
Behagoberg.
I mean, Berg is definitely the end, right?
Behanagover.
Easy.
We also need to say this often, probably.
true.
We should probably make sure we can say it.
I'm Behagoverian, so you're Grover. Okay.
This was a terrible decision.
It shows way too many cities.
Yeah, we did.
Why did I add
Two
George?
cities.
Why did I add George? No, it's fine. Okay, so we'll do
What a.
Dinago Jingberg.
Oh,
Wait, okay,
my
what was
God.
yours? What was yours, Kate?
Hers
What's
was
yours?
Denver.
No. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant my full one that I chose.
Yo.
Denchi Beberg.
How about
Denchi Beberg. Yeah, there we go.
New Denberg?
New Denberg. That's pretty good. I'm in it.
Great.
Denver
Denver.
it is,
I love it.
which is an Australian city.
And now we all do Australian
Dang
accents. Ah,
Score!
all right, here we go again.
Hey, this is my cultural day.
Let's not offend our many
Australian
viewers from
viewers.
Australia, please.
Nothing but a compliment.
Exactly.
Oh,
You
boy.
can tell us what we do wrong.
Mm.
As long as we
we'll
don't
hear
say
about it. We're very popular in the land down under. What can I say? Okay. So in New Denberg, you are 3 normal teenage girls of school age who by night fight the alien giant robot menace that occasionally terrorizes this world. Mhm.
I have one more question. I have a question, and it needs to be answered. What's everybody's monster name?
Ooh, good question.
Right? Because you would have like a persona like that the news calls you and stuff at least.
Ah.
Even if you didn't name yourself, like people would call you something.
Yeah.
That padding out the character creation episode. I love it.
Yeah, you're right. He's right, though.
Okay,
Totally
so
right.
now I'm thinking through the eyes of a newscaster, the public, like, oh, what would I be called? You know? Okay,
Mine is called The Presence.
gross.
Well, I'm also like, so like, even if like you're not caught in like my fight zone, I'm dizzyingly tall, so like the shadow would be there. I'm flying. I'm making noise.
You're the one that people have like stories about that they tell their children who are misbehaving, and it's like, if you don't stop, screaming and stomping your feet, the presence is gonna take you in the
Right.
middle of the night.
Yeah, it
That's
sounds
horrifying.
definitely.
I feel really bad about that.
legend.
I'm now self-conscious about that. That's my insecurity now.
There you go. Yeah.
Could be worse. You could be the German fairy tale that cuts off kids' thumbs for sucking on them, right?
That's true.
The Germans
Not much
just go
better.
hard, you know? God.
All right.
Mine's called The Reach.
Presence. The Reach.
Don't phasma chaos us here. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
I-
All right.
Also, of all people to say a thing like that.
I will be the Bog Devil.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Thanks.
The Bog Devil. The Presence, the Reach, and the Bog Devil. 3
Is that
of
where
the...
you got your powers?
From a bog devil?
I'm not revealing my backstory yet.
Ooh, that's in-game stuff.
Intrigue. Yes.
To the Presence, the Reach, and the Bog Devils, the 3 native inhabitants of New Denberg that terrorize, but also somewhat protect this city. But right now, each of you is nothing more than a teenage girl attending school, attempting to overcome the school drama that has enveloped your life. We open on the 3 of you sitting in the school cafeteria, enjoying another wonderful lunch of whatever terrible things schools serve nowadays, because I don't know what it is, but I just know it's far worse than when we were kids.
Cool.
We live in a cool combined city, so I'm going to say we have good lunches.
You're welcome to think that as a child who is currently eating it.
Delicious. Except the breadsticks. They never do the breadsticks, right? It's just
All right. Just this day, another announcement has been made that, of course, the new transfer student has won yet another athletic competition.
I just don't get this as I eat my salad.
Well,
It's
No, please go.
Are they like a transplant from somewhere else? They're trying to like steal all the medals or something? Is there some kind of conspiracy going on? How can someone be that good at sports?
probably by practice.
Yeah, I think
I
commitment.
finished a sloppy Joe in 2 bites. I'm like,
Probably commitment to their trade. I don't know. That's stupid. Whatever.
also, why would you come here to steal medals? Like, they would be your medals. You wouldn't really be stealing, no?
Well,
We're
okay.
aware of each other's identities, I'm guessing, right?
No, that's up to you. Would you like to be just friends who are coincidentally also the monsters that terrorize the night? Or would you like to be aware of each other's secret identities?
If we'd been at this for a time, we might have scrapped and then discovered we were also all girls in this.
Mhm.
I think
I like the idea of us knowing.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
do too.
just-
I do too. We're a team.
Yeah.
I think we have more important things to worry about than a new student, unless you think that they're an alien, a transplant, or potentially some sort of like mole from somewhere else, and that might be worth our time.
That's what
If
I'm
you're just worried about your medals. I feel like that's just not worth. Like,
No, I mean, I don't care about the medals. I don't really do that
care about
stuff.
medals a little.
I care about, like what, yeah, sure. Like maybe there's something weird going on. That's all I'm thinking. No.
I
So do you
mean,
want to check them out?
or maybe like I don't know, maybe compete. You could
We
find
should
out
go
what's
meet
going on.
them and scope them out.
Oh, I don't know about that. That seems crazy. Should we do it? Oh
I think so.
my gosh, is
I
this
finished-
happening?
I finished my 2 tacos.
Okay, I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. This is crazy.
So we're gonna ditch lunch and just go to the sports field and watch them practice.
Yeah, I want to know. What if they're superhuman or there's just like something about them?
Like looks around the room, leans in, like they're one of us.
Maybe.
I mean, at
We
that
should go
point-
back and look at everyone who's ever won a trophy in the school trophy case too. While we're at it, might be more of us
But
in there
has
too.
anyone ever won all of them? That's all I'm saying. It could be a telltale sign.
Yeah, maybe they're like a little tiny kaiju or something. I don't know.
That would be crazy.
Maybe
A
they're just a little-
reverse version.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Oh.
like visibly like just.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I'm just figuring out as I go. But
I know.
I'm kind of excited about this now. Yeah. Let's
Let's go look at. Let's scope
figure
them
it out.
out.
Let's figure it out. I like it.
I grab my apples and I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Before we go any further, what are your names?
My name is Lori Lane. I've got like a brief descriptor, just like school uniform, like bangs almost blocking out my eyes, and a very large plump bun in the back, and just like probably like let's see, 16 years old girl, 5'1",
Sure.
5'1", he says with
Yeah.
confidence.
I'm pretty sure that people of that age can be basically any height.
Yeah.
But generally, if you're a like mid-teens girl, you've already peaked out your height. generally.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It's
for
true.
you.
Yeah, I'm a teeny tiny girl.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm Melody, and I'm gonna be a straight 5'5". So I'm
Ooh.
like, I guess I'm tallish for a girl, normal size.
Taller than me.
I was gonna say almost as tall as me in real life. So you know,
I'm Amber, and I will be 5'7". Dark brown hair with sort of like the side shave up to here on one side. But while she's at school, she covers it with her hair. Gotta look appropriate.
Gotta look appropriate.
She probably also has a septum piercing that she like flips up while she's at school.
Ooh, a bad
Gotten in trouble for that. Yeah. And
I'll
I guess
assume
if
that's a thing.
that you flip it up inside.
Oh, yeah.
You
To
flip
hide
in
it. That's a thing. Yeah.
You get like the half thing. Yeah. You can just tip it right in. Do
just
not
like,
get hit in the nose, though. Do not.
I mean,
Yeah.
generally good advice, right?
Yeah, basically. And sharks.
But with
anyway.
yeah.
Right. And if we're doing uniforms, she does like the thing where it's like roll up the sleeves. I'm not going to look exactly prim and proper. Just change it up a tiny bit, loosen the tie a little. Like
Before we leave the lunchroom, I straighten your tie. Okay.
slap your hand away.
Last president, so I can't be seen.
Of course. And what does your school uniform look like?
I think there's some variety to it. I think there's like a classic like suit look. There's like the skirt scene. You could just do like vest, tie, button down kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
I think Lori wears like the school vest with like our shit. I'm gonna say more bullshit lore stuff that George is gonna ask questions about with our like stupid like school
emblem
patch, emblem on the breast pocket of it, like just like a blue tie and button down, and then the skirt accompanying it.
And you know what question's coming next.
Do it.
Yeah, Rich, what do you look like?
Actually what I was gonna say. So
I exactly what Craig said, except for like my clothes are all cleanly pressed. My skirt is. I'm gonna say actually I keep mine like whatever the max length is mine, because I do go out at night and have to like climb over stuff. I often have like scrapes and bruises, and that's not in keeping with my appearance. So I like, no matter how hot it is, I have like the long sleeves and everything like that, but I look just like completely buttoned up, not a hair out of place.
All right. And what's your school emblem?
The school emblem is actually, let's see, in what cities are we?
New Denver.
Okay, New Denver. In New Denver.
Yeah, rock to Denver.
New Denver.
It's actually just a very simple one. So it's just it's literally like the shield with like a cross on it, and then it just has like the city colors, which are going to be we're gonna say blue, red, and white. Something simple.
Blue, red, and white. Yes. Okay. All right.
All right. That's red, white, and blue. Let me change one. Let me change one.
Blue and gray.
God bless New Denver.
It's gonna be yellow, so it'll be
just
blue.
Yellow. It's a whole.
It's gonna be blue, yellow, white.
Okay.
Blue and yellow. That's great. Blue and yellow's great.
There you go. Yeah.
Is
okay.
it?
Blue and yellow. Yeah, I like. Blue
What do you
and
mean?
yellow.
Is it?
Well, because also you said you Johannesburg, and so
We
now I'm thinking
established
German
blue
flag,
already.
and I'm trying to mix it.
That's true. We did establish that.
All right. So you begin making your way toward the practice field, hoping to catch this new transfer student in some kind of suspicious behavior.
I don't believe that at all. Just so
as you hear, you hear the sound of footsteps running towards you very quickly. Melody! Did you hear? The small, a gangly girl with braces and messy hair comes running up.
As she's telling me anything, I'm like literally like straightening her hair and like putting it behind her ears and stuff.
The room for the festival. It's been booked. Somebody stole it from us. We can't use the gymnasium for the festival.
Oh my God.
I just look down and I smile at her, and I like just put her head like her like cheeks to my hands, and I'm like, don't worry about it. What I want you to do is I want you to write up all the booking stuff and just get that ready, okay?
Okay.
Just get the paperwork and do that, and just make sure that's ready when I see you again. All right?
Okay. Yes. I won't
know who
disappoint
booked
you.
it?
Oh yeah, it was Kinley. Of course, the name of your rival.
All right. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Well, you go ahead and you take care of that, and don't worry, I'll take care of everything.
Okay. She just keeps repeating, okay, as she walks.
All
away.
right. And I straighten her like tie thing too, and I'm like, make sure that paperwork's filled out, and I turn with a steely glare on my face.
Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. Come back tomorrow for the next part of this one-shot adventure. But if you want more now, the rest of this one-shot is up on our Patreon. So if you enjoy the show, consider joining our patrons Bubble Dirt and Nova Phoenix. Get early access to episodes and even a patron-exclusive campaign. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, or just chat with us, you can join our Discord. Check the description for a link. Or find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender. Or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey. Copyright 2012, licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution License. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.